Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV Friday stream. um, Hang on, the audio's not coming through. Oops. Not that you're missing out on much on the audio, because there's random explosions in this obstacle course, whatever you call it. Fisher Tournament Triple Try. No, that's not it. What is this place called again? Mount Corel. Anywho, hello. What I was supposed to be doing here, the gold saucer, is activate all the Aether lights, which I haven't. I just stopped halfway because I had other things to prepare. But once I activated all of the mini Aether lights here, and get my raffle or ticket for the mini cactus, then we can get back on track with the main story quest. Now, from memory, how far were we from the main story quest? Oh, that Aether light must be at the top. We beat Titan. No, we beat Ifrit, and that was it, I think. And then I was like logging in advance ahead of stream and just doing the daily stuff in the gold source, and then I realized, oh, I haven't got the ticket for the mini cactus. So now it's what what? It's not mini. Mini is the card, wasn't it? This is the jumbo Kuji Ten or Kuji. So the Japanese is called Kuji Ten, but it's like cat. Oh, but the English it says cactus right here. Either way, it's a pun on the name of the cactus monster. I don't think I've ever won first place, and I don't care. We'll just give me a random number. Yeah. Not muted? Yeah. Make sure I didn't mute after all that time. Whatever, give me all that numbers. Because the reset should be this midnight, Japan time. I've got that. I think I need to make a whole round of. Don't worry, you can't die from height in this game. At most, you just go down to 1 HP and hope nothing pokes you while you're healing. This is the fashion report thingy. Sensual Sabotenda? What's that? On both Aether lights at the top? I guess so. Oh, it's the mahjong table. I guess this is the teleport to the mahjong. Then what's over there? Domashiki. What's the English for Domian? Dorman, I think. Domian sounds weird. Dorman. Domashiki. Here's nothing much, right? It's just a place to sit and chill. Wonders Square West. Oh, well, it's the stat lounge Mandeville. Well, it's the teleport for you to come and look at Mandeville's amazing gold statue. Have we unlocked everything? Have we? Because last time I interacted with this, something's grayed out. Yeah, it still is grayed out. Wonder Square. Didn't we get it? Or maybe it's because we're here. That's why it stops us from teleporting. But what's Chocobo Square? Here? No, that's the opening. That's the front door. Golden Soul. I think I have to unlock the quest wherever it is. Minion Rescue. What's this more? That's the Moogle. I can't read it. Moogle something. Sabotenda. Where's the Chocobo place? Oh, it's a different room. But how do we get there? Trader. Entrance square. Oh, here. We go here. Right. So interact with the gatekeeper. Don't know why it's kept in a separate instance. Server limitations? Oh, there's 2 Everlights here. I've only played it like once or twice throughout my whole FF14 career. Even during the 2.0 days, when there's less things to do, isn't it? It's the Lord of the Minion. so not Vermilion, and that should be all of them, right? Do I get a bonus teleport? No, it just congratulates me or tells me. All right, enough dilly dallying. Back to the shroud. Camp. Tranquil. Boring me. Oh, we have to go to what's that place called? Our upper part? It's the what's-my-call? Oh yeah, I got my chocobo. Don't have to walk anymore, but still, it's not full speed. What's my chocobo music? Did I disable it? Maybe. Maybe I said it was annoying. 22 is pretty low, so I ignore this fates. I don't see anyone particularly participating in it. But there was some progress made. But it doesn't seem like the type to have a random NPC to make that slight progress. Let's be inside. I can't remember what I was doing, but here you go. Ooh, new gloves. Finally can upgrade from my beginner's outfit from going to the beginner school. So we have to scout these 5 points. Didn't read too much in the stories because early Realm Reborn quests are like rather low stake, nothing special. Just nothing but overgrown offerings. Bell. Imperials. I mean, that's one thing. But normally, there's no Imperials in this area, right? Because there's a bunch of poachers and stuff. Or maybe there's Imperials further south? I'm less familiar with the southern area. The south goes to Tranquil. At least I'm high enough level not to get aggroed by the head trap. Torapu. And I still have like a hunting log to do, maybe. H. Sort by unclear. Upcow. Bloodshore. Oh, here. Of all hills. If it was like World of Warcraft, I think it just mounts just poof out of nowhere. I mean, here it's the same thing, but they kind of fade into view. Was from memory. Wow, it was like there's like some magic dust cloud. Oh, I guess it depends on the mount. That looks like a. Oh no, it's just a shat. Oh, it's just random weed, overgrown weed. Of course. There's a cast over there. What was it again about the Empire not being able to use magic? that's the last point, so we have to report back to Baskaron. Back at the tab. How do you read that? Tsuko? Tsuko what? Go? I know it's passage fee. Just don't know how to read it properly. Or pronounce it. Can comprehend it, just can't read it. Oh, got new pants. Can't see it though, just replace the pink one. Those are my boots. So we're more or less just like going to every single spot that people have reported that spotted the side of the heroes. Down here, talk to Laurentis. But why don't they give us the exact information to Laurentis? It's just like here, this general area. He's somewhere there. Oh, unless it's injured. No, hiding, scouting. Oh, he's kind of scared. I think he's stuttered a bit. Why over there? Ani no Tochimero? Tochimero? There's crates. He's a spy. Getting bribed. We only had one friend to help you, which isn't enough. Can I talk to him? No. Nante tsuyos. Tsuyos nandayo. Yeah, sure. He appeared out of nowhere. It's just a coincidence that he came out of nowhere, because he totally didn't shout out loud, "Oh, I'm being attacked by these brutes." How can you still say that after he shouted it out loud? Like, I need help. Not you. I'm talking to... Oh, there he is. That's an instance. Max level 27. That's easy. Or then again, I'll get scaled down. What's happening? Something spawned. Sold food and info to the army just for money. Right, he's the kind who's like, oh, there's nothing you can do against the army. You fell for my trap. I was stalling. Of course. Is he even gonna bother fighting? You got a spear on your back for a reason, right? Oh, I'm not alone. I could have handled this myself. Wait, was that the bartender? Oh, something spawned. Oh, he's named. We're focusing on the weaker ones first. And no, it's not named. It's just a random marauder. I should deal with the black mage though. Where are you going? Oh, the other guy's aggroed him. More reinforcements. I'll just wait until they come here. Ah, fine. I guess it is faster this way. So could just focus. So everyone could just focus on that one guy. Gonna keep lobbing my shield, even though I don't know how it comes back. Captain America style. Wait, who's healing? Did he just second win? Cure. He casts his cure. Wait, Ascalon no. Is that his son? Oh, he gave up. I spawned in the middle of a fate. Ascalon... Ascalon do... Ascalon do last... Oops. Wait, why did these aggro? They're only 25. I'm like 10 levels ahead. Wait, wrong town. The way he just addressed Bascaron was like father, right? Is that an actual player that's crafting, or is it just NPC? I think it's NPC. Yeah, it's NPC. Name still hasn't popped up. Why would they craft here? There's no leaves or anything. Oh, there's Yuda and Happy Limo. How do you read his name again? Happy Limo. That is correct. Ada, it's Ada. Ada's Resident Evil. Totorak. Oh, we're doing Totorak. Which one's Totorak though? I just remember by name. Totorak. Which dungeon is that? Still have to do. I have to relay the message. Well, then again, I'm still a newbie, so of course they'll make me do stuff. Oh, what? The Elder's already at the entrance? Oh, okay. I thought I had to run back to all the way to the Sylph village. What? Which one's Totor? Oh, it's not the Sylph Elder. It's the Lance's group. Why did the Sylphs go in there? Hmm? Oh, hello there, Rumi. welcome to the stream. At this time, I think it should be fine to queue up for people. This person does not look like a newbie. Hello, hello, how have you been? I've been good, It's just the weather's been kind of bad, that's all. Total. You even got a fancy raid mount. Has it been super hot over there? It's not. Not yet. I think it's forecasted to be like this weekend or something. But it's been like, what do you call it? Humid? Disgustingly humid. Okay, I think the queuing's taking forever because no one's queuing at this point. What time is it? Technically it's 8. I guess it's still early in Japan time. Maybe I just solo it. By solo, I mean, yeah, humidity sucks. Solo, I mean just grabbing these NPCs. Ah, this dungeon. That's Totorak? The one that got an overhaul, so it's no longer a maze for newbies? Oh, 1,000 Moors, because I always read the front part and don't bother reading the second halves. I didn't even know it's called Totorak. I just remembered, oh, it's the Moors place. Gonna turn on my tank stance. Ever since the overhaul, the dungeon's just straightforward. Oh, this thing moves? I thought it doesn't move. It shoots rocks from a distance. Clank. Oh, died. How's the weather over there, though? The weather's not the cause of the connection he was mentioning earlier? It's been so hot and humid, I'm dying. Okay, so it's also hot and humid over there. Actually, I don't think it's a good idea to just keep spamming AoE because everyone else isn't. It's not going as fast as I wanted to. I think it's just an issue with my PC because Discord and OBS are clamping, but everything else is fine. Huh. But OBS seems, I mean, Discord seems fine, so it doesn't seem like it's Discord service itself. And I don't know if it's a connection from your area. It'll hopefully be fine tomorrow, yeah. I can use Discord on my phone but not PC. Okay, that's weird. Or unless your phone... Is your phone using the same internet though? Unless it's got something to do with your IP. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, that's weird. Because if it's not, then you could just easily say like it could be, yeah, the internet IP. I have Ethernet for my PC too, which is even bigger moment. Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah. I rarely have such moments. Usually it's when The only time I get is like almost when everyone else has issues. But then again, PCs are finicky. It's always so many different factors that could possibly cause it. And I remember this boss. This boss used to be annoying to deal with. Like, you had to run around. Oh, no. What? Hmm? Was there running around here? I vaguely remember someone running around. Or was that because of a bad tank? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of your streams be scuffed over. Oh, I don't know. I think there was sometimes. It's just you just weren't around for those. But it won't. But those, the only recent moments were like when my whole internet drops out. For some reason. But it wasn't just specific programs. It just my whole computer refuses to connect. Or reconnect, I should say. I think it was just one night. Well, one night that I decided to stream, and some other nights that were decided not to stream. You feel different for it? I don't know. If you were to make the 4 tanks feel different, what theme would you use per tank? I mean, they were kind of different. Also, hello there, Venetia Silva. But they were initially different, I guess. But then the differences kind of made people neglect or prefer certain tanks over the other. Like in 2.0, was it? Like I think early 2.0 it was like no one wanted warriors. So it's hard to raid if you're leveling warrior. Everyone just wants paladins. But I don't know. I mean, FF14's kind of gotten to the point where a lot of the jobs are very, what I say, homogenized. I guess so. For the sake of balancing. Otherwise, you get things like well, World of Warcraft, where balancing is just all over the place. It's really hard to find the sweet spot balancing things. Get back. I mean, naturally, you'd think, what? A paladin would be the tankiest? Because it has an extra shield, everyone else doesn't have a shield, right? But, I mean, isn't that what they kind of already done? Like, it's already performs less DPS than most tanks to compensate for its higher defense, higher survivability. I would say higher survivability, but then we got warrior and their healing. Back when Endwalker just came out, and it was like, was it back when Endwalker came out? It was pretty early during Endwalker where warriors got crazy. Well, like how Monk's GCD is so low, it feels like a different game altogether. How do you even say it? In terms of mechanical-wise, rather than actual abilities. I don't know. Well, how Black Mage doesn't have to have a 1, 2, 3 to follow. Oh, I guess. Tanks, huh? Yeah, I can't think of how you do it. I mean, what? Like, Dark Knight's yet to have like this whole the dark art thingy. Dark art? I forgot the name of the skill. Where it just ends up consuming more MP to deal more damage. And you're switching back and forth, bouncing from 0 MP to some MP, so you can still keep doing some skills. But I don't think. I think Paladins should stay as the straightforward class because they're the. What do you even call it? They're more or less the cover job of the role. But I guess then, for me to start, Warrior should have Rage Charge. Change the shape of their attacks. Its higher range is shorter range, but lower range leave the air and the force just carries through. What? Ruby's like, huh? You mean it's more than just pressing first part of the combo to the second combo to the third combo rather than FF14 has the current set of FF14 is very homogenized and very simplified, much to people's displeasure, especially those who started early. Yeah, controlling the rate should be like balancing NP. Yeah, I wonder what's the devs' logic for designing tanks? Like, did they want to keep it simple so that they could focus more on the mechanics? Mechanics is pretty brain dead though. I'm just here to chat with Saito. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. It's not even just Final Fantasy. It's like, it's more specifically like about about MMO mechanics in particular. But what Venetti is saying is like, how should I go about making more the tank classes more unique? Because they all more or less do the same thing here, where they have a 1-2-3 combo for single target and AoE, and they pretty much do the same thing except they look different. When I play MMOs, I just press my abilities on cooldown. Especially early game, it's very simple. So like, I'm just like spamming AoE. It's just one button. I can always just spam AoE. Or if I want to DPS down on a single target, I just do 1-2-3. And with these dotted highlights, it tells you what's the next part of the combo. Because doing it in the combo gets you does bonus damage, or sometimes bonus effects. Those slime things look like the river spirit. Oh, from Spiritual, yeah. Dark Knight should be able to swap places with Shadow and have Desperately. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. That would be interesting, yeah. To be honest, I thought when they first revealed that ability, I expected the Shadow to literally copy the main character, the player character's skills, like action by action, not just go on its own. Although I'm still not happy because I'm a Dark Knight main, so I'm still not happy about the state it's in. Like, well, then again, I'm a casual player. Like, I don't raid too much, like Savage and stuff. So my opinions are obviously different to those who do. But just the general feel of it in just dungeons and alliance raids and stuff, I don't. Just doesn't seem fun, right? I feel like the whole current gimmick for Dark Knight with like, you know, oh I have less protection, therefore I do more damage. Logic doesn't feel like it's worth it. Doesn't seem that noticeable. Yeah, Dark Knight's MP is too limited. Yeah. Oh, limited. I mean, we're not as mana starved as we were with that Dark Art skill. Where it literally just burned heavy. Literally burn our MP all the way to 0. Every single action we do. But like just doing war-to-war pools in dungeons and stuff, I don't trust any Dark Knight to do it properly. They're always like barely able to do it. And unlike Warrior, you don't have a second damage. You don't get second damage boost like Berserk. Yeah. Whole idea is like, oh, but Dark Knight can do better. Has more defenses against magic attacks. I'm like, yeah, we got 2 skills that specifically only protects from magic. It's too situational. If anything, should have something like yeah. Anything, we should have more mana leech of sorts. The only time we have it, the closest thing we have is that when we go into the Living Dead skill. Ew, everywhere is covered in snot. It's snot that slows you down. It's annoying. It was annoying. It's no longer annoying. Before, the whole dungeon's covered on it, and every now and then you just slow down terribly. There's like corridors of them where everyone just slows down. You just slowly walk your way, and then they realize it's not worth having people go through this. Let alone the map was less straightforward and it's like all these random alternate paths and dead ends. Warrior gets a 10% berserk minus 3 crit damage. Yeah, crit damage, whatever. Basically right. Warrior has higher flat damage. That's like it's 1 skill for 10. Yeah. Anti-easy NPCs just stay there. Our job here is done. What's happening? Someone was peeking? I don't remember this. It's been so long. Was it eating the thing? No, it's alive? Oh. Was it eaten by this and then captured by the spider thing? Poochie. Dead Poochie. Ew, what is that? It's creepy. Well, it's the overgrown plant, but then it's wrapped up in web. But then there's a sylph inside. Oh, it's the elder. The one with the glasses. I think she got glasses. It's the granny. Wachishi? What kind of wachishi is this? Oh, no, the echo's going off. Now I get to see their past. I forgot how often it goes off back in 2.0. Oh, they must be hiding. Hello, Nero. Ramu. Oh, they're looking for Ramu. Ramu. So we are fighting Ramu next. I just forgot the order of the primals. Does that mean it's not summoned yet? I can't. It's been so long. So, if we can see this vision, the chances are we're seeing it from the Eldersville who's hiding. And just peeking at them, right? Alright, he goes on about Sid. Your era has come to an end. Right, he's working on the... Was he working on the ultimate weapon back then? What was the localized tick for the sylphs? Because in Japanese they all end with debuchi. Shinyo dekinai debuchi. No, dehuchi. Dehuchi. Chigao no dehuchi. Why dehuchi? Such a weird ending. No, but sometimes go debuchi. Debuchi. Yeah, by Endwalker you only echo like 3 times. Once for Fandango, once in Elpis, and the other time I think may not be there. I think they learned by now that people don't like to see that happen too often. And meanwhile, in the beginning, it's just easy to set the premise. What are you looking for? The entrance? The exit? You know where to go out? Oh, I guess everyone would know because it's no longer a maze here. Oh, got warped out. Oh, okay. I didn't need to run back all the way to the... Oh no, we have to report back to the tab. The tab? To the tavern. I don't owe anyone anything. I feel like the Echo should be more proactive. Like, quest is given, you go to the location, use the Echo to find what was left behind. So in a sense, it's kind of like used for detective purposes, right? You use your Echo to find what was left behind and have to walk around while in the Echo. Yeah. Basically like Genshin or I don't know, Batman. You go to the crime place. You look for hints and clues. But maybe there's some sort of technical limitation. Like, does that mean you have to... Oh, but then again, they always chuck you into like a different instance though. Like, they need to throw you into a different instance where there's all these interactable items. They can do Metal Gear Banquet. They can do it. I mean, 2.0 is when they were like, yeah, I guess during 2.0 is when they don't want to be too experimental, because they are just rebooting after wasting I don't know how much money. But by the time, but we're talking about like Endwalker, where they got, where they're fairly confident enough. Then again, it was during COVID. But we don't know how much hard it is to... Oops, why'd I accept this quest? No, I accept another random quest. Yeah, but like, if they do like Metal Gear Banquet, then it's like, how much time do they actually have? Oh, but then they were kind of experimenting with how they want to push for you being able to play the Science more often. Because they only started like what? was it Endwalker when it started, like towards the very end of Shadowbringer when they started letting you play as the NPCs. I think it was like towards like the post expansion patches or something of Shadowbringer. Oh, can't wait to see these low poly grass no longer be so low polyed once Dawn Trail comes out. But I wonder how many players the current player base are affected by the increased graphic requirements. Me and my stupid Fall Guys outfit. Ah, so bright. Oh, we kind of already know about the tempered, but I guess people who at this point in the story don't know much, and they're trying to explain more how it works and how the sylphs are being tempered by the primal. But were the purple ones only purple because they got tempered, or were they already evil at some point before that? This duo. I think this duo is the second most seen science, because the beta for 2.0 would be stuck in Gridania area, and everyone will have to run through that same cutscene. Oh boy, it's gonna do that stupid animation. What does it even mean? You're just attuned to these crystals? Or it just reminds me of his Zelda. What was the meaning of all these crystals? Or does it just amplify the blessing? But in the end, these sylphs are forever like split into two factions. I can abandon this. So further up ahead, yeah, we can finally go to the evil sylph side of the forest. Oh no, it's midday. Everything's making me sleepy. Although recently I've seen people posting 1.0 screenshots. Man, the colors were really bright. Miwatas, that's an emote, isn't it? It's probably lookout. Is that a lookout emote? I forgot. Is it? Or do I have to use the item here? Emotes. Which one is that? Me. Yes, emote. Which emote is it? どれどれ。I thought it's lookout. Unless it's just wait. Unless it is the right one and I'm just not in this exact spot. It is lookout, yeah. What? I mean, what? Okay. I was off from the spot. Wasn't that far off, was I? Yep, all I see is I was gonna say purple cabbages. They're evil. Purple is evil. Green is good, apparently. Purpage. Yeah. When your brain just wants you... Your brain just malfunctions, you just say both. Well, I mean, Japanese like abbreviating two words together, right? I say that, and I can't think of an example right from the top of my head all of a sudden. Then again, Final Fantasy, they don't really do that. They just abbreviate to the initials. Got a report. What? I have to go back to Tata? Let me guess, it's Minfilia. Yes, it is me with Minfilia. Oh, of course, Frey Return. Ichido. Is it Suna no Ye? Is that how you pronounce it properly? Like, this whole back and forth is already memed in English. It's closer to go to Lim's one, isn't it? Go to the ferry, ironically. That's what everyone hates about 2.0. Although... Oh, yeah. Because the base gets kind of relocated, and then we don't need to go back to there anymore. I was gonna say, like, is it still a thing after 2.0? Like, in the post-launch patches? And then I remember what happened later in the story. Yeah, good riddance. Good riddance of place, not the people. Stupid law reason. New place, our headquarters are far away. A random place. For secrecy. For the sake of secrecy. In a hard to access place. Now keep coming back here and report. The fact that the room is also... It's already bad enough to go all the way out here. The fact that you had to click through so many things to get to the room is also another. I also like how Yoshida's Lalafell is forever wearing Minfilia's outfit. Shouldn't they start to make those outfits colorable, like dyeable? I think it's about time they allowed us to. Maybe they will once they release Dawn Trail with the 2-channel dyeing system. But now I'm here. Don't think we've talked much to Alphino at this point. Yeah, we're closer to everyone else here. Oh, we're not doing Ramu? Why are we suddenly going to the Sahagins and the Leviathan? But Leviathan's definitely post-patch? Post-launch? I was gonna say that, but yeah, Leviathan had his own little patch. Which the devs kind of swapped around with the release date because it was too, they considered it being too close to the 2012, was it 2011, the tsunami earthquake thing in Japan. They thought it was a bad time to do it, and they postponed it from then. Yeah, I guess it would have to be post-launch then. And they separated it from the base game story. Or the launch story. Oh yeah, now I vaguely remember there was like people talking about like how, yeah, like Final Fantasy XIV was like one of their ways to contact friends and stuff to see if they're safe, because other methods weren't reliable. I wouldn't say reliable, but maybe just the irony. It's like, oh, the person logged in, I guess they're safe. Because I guess if their house was in trouble, they can't connect, right? Did Miphilia have this outfit in 1.0? I can't remember. Or did she have a generic outfit? I think most of the characters have a more generic outfit back then. There was no such thing as NPC unique gear or clothes. Aside from the Empires. Ginya! What's Ginya? What happened, Tato? Aisaku? Ascian? No, it's not this point yet, is it? So what happened? Oh, it's just a Sylph. Sylph all the way here? Yoroshiku desu. Yoroshiku desu. This, how you pronounce it? This, it's des, but it's like this. I guess I had to exaggerate the S part. Back then, when was the first time we heard Tataru speak? Do we ever hear her speak during 2.0? Surely they made her speak in like at the end before Heavensward. Surely. I know we definitely heard her during Heavensward because it's just us and Alphinaud. Now they're talking about the masked people. At this point, we don't know much about the Ascians. I almost only come to think of it, like I forgot there was like a bunch of Ascians in the beginning of in 2.0, like the lower rank ones. Because as we progress in expansions, it's only the big figures. And it no longer felt like, you know, they have a group of grunts to send off. Gotta report back to the Immortal Army. Go to High Bridge and talk to Hihibaru. If it sounds Japanese, it's a Lalafell. I don't remember seeing a Hihibaru though. Hihibaru? Oh, it's raining heavily here. There is an option. Oh no, I think it's enabled by default. To display wetness. I don't know what's the right word. To display your character being affected by the rain, but you're only slightly more shiny, really. Darker and shinier, I guess. But it's not really noticeable in the 2.0 in the Realm Reborn graphics. I think it's more noticeable in 1.0 back then. There's Hihibaru. Oh, it's a merchant, that's why I don't know. Talk to the merchants around here about the masked man or men. Yeah, should you be standing on here on the bridge on the ledge while it's raining and blowing this way? Never heard of him. Never heard of such a man. Tiny Orcus? Tiny Orcus? Orcus. Yeah, I can't figure out what that means. Because Rogu didn't have English, 2 English nouns as their names. That's their traditional name. And you got this random Claudian. I spoke to the wrong guy. I spoke to a random quest guy. I was like, why is he talking about falling off? Worrying about falling off. It's like, when are you going to start talking about the masked men? So much information gathering. You just remembered something. What's this? Off the other side of the area. Harry, he remembered how to... Apparently that's how the tribals contact with the masked men, to send some signal smoke. In this rain? Can I even pull it off? Bumble Beetle. Bumble Beetle. I guess it kind of rhymes. Bumble Beetle. Man, it's so slow, this movement. Maybe I should have gotten the bike. The... was it $30? Hey. But will I even summon one of them? Oh. Summon the Empire instead. Well, not even Empire. I can't tell. It's assassins. Wait, maybe the guy did give false info and just had me assassinated. I mean, like, what tribal races around here that had to go all the way here to set the fire off? Does seem a bit random. But then again, when you want to do secret meetings, I guess you want to be in a random place to conduct. Cha-Cha Moon. This has to be a lot of yeah, it's a lot of Cha-Cha Moon. someone just teleported. Okay, anything? Well, I got this paper somehow. All right, because Alamigo worship what's it called, god, which overlaps with the sylphs Ramu. That's why we're being sent here as well. Right, he's the head, isn't it? The little Alamigo. Alamigo. Yeah. Got nothing to say. Man, they really don't want outsiders to be involved. So what I do? Walk back here and apparently someone wants to talk to me. I just ask other people instead. I think that's south of here, isn't it? Ah, it is. So I have to go find random troops out here and give them Sano and tea. Okay, sure. Bloody. Here you go, here's some tea. All these chores. Angry River? He doesn't know anything because all his whole job is just to look out for the Amalja. What about you? You have any input? Oh, he has seen them come by. So what's the Alamigo people's connection? I forgot now. Why wouldn't they tell us right away? Or they're just outright not trusting of the Alliance members. Ah yes, headgear that I cannot wear. Oh, I can wear. Oh, it's this headgear, the Balbut, but it doesn't display on the rabbits. All right, the Liberation Army. Yeah, that was the thing. Oh, they'll run back to Minfilia now. That's as much information I can get. Then here to here. Slowly lose money for this trip. Oh, it's only 80 gil. I spent like 500 free to teleport here, so it's 583. I can't say if every trip will be like this because it depends on the distance from where I first teleport. How long until we can finally start coming to this place? They need to report to Tataru. Tataru is just forever standing on the chair rather than sitting. I mean, I think we've seen her sit before. I think we've seen Lalafell sit. Unless the Asians prompted the Alamegans to revolt, and that caused them to fail. I thought that those shoes were upgrades. No, it's not here though. Harry Bird. Maybe so. Do we have a Alamegan here? Ah, it is. Is it that bizarre for people to just say Alamigo? Just saying it's amazing to hear the name of his former country come out from my mouth, let alone the Liberation Army. I was just wishing you don't. It's a death sentence to be involved in them with them. So it redirects me to someone else who has interests with that group. I forgot that the Alamegas were at that status quo in this early part of the story. Nowadays, you just like talk about it as if it's nothing. It's a weapon chest, but it might be low level for me. It is low level for me. There's only like the range was like 24 to 26, and I'm already using 28 and 31. Okay, yeah. I was not gonna get an upgrade from there. Oh. He claims to be from the army, the Liberation Army. Of course, something bad happens, and that's how I gained their trust, right? I see where this is going. The dog? What's his footsteps? Right, because they can't. They're saying like we can't do it because the forest doesn't will it. Like the spirits are against it. Unless the gear... I was gonna say... Wasn't it gloves? Oh well. I thought I got an upgrade, but apparently didn't. Northeast, which is this way. Antelope stacks. So why do we need horns from them? Oh, to make medicine? I did not buy the greens for my chocobo. It got desummoned. I was waiting for it to spawn back after running away, after the unmount animation. Yeah, not that we really need to chocobo. At least it's guaranteed drops. If this was an older MMO, it'd probably be like a chance to not drop. That should be enough. Gotta go back to Mifrid. What's there? There's another entrance to... Oh, but it's behind this mountain or whatever. Mountain? I know, there's this thing here. Could be just a river. I think... No, the river would be blue. It's just part of the building. The walls. Here you go. Now, should have told me in advance. It's like, okay, now take these antelope horns to a guy named Baskaron. It's like, oh. You know who he is? It's like, yeah. Should have told me sooner so I didn't have to report to you. Just head straight to his. It's annoying when it's in the middle of nowhere and there's no teleport. No patience for old content. Here you go. Now I have to go to what? I have to find this Balamund. Oh, it's right at the teleport. Oh, it's within the quarry mill area. Were you allowed to teleport with the chocobo? I think. I don't remember if it was the later edition or not. Here's the salve. Well, oh, we haven't got the reward yet. Now we got the reward. Now I can equip the gloves. Now he's missing his underling. Why don't you guys just talk to each other? You're right over there. We'll have to keep relaying back and forth. Alright, where is he? In the middle of northeast. It's a goblin camp. This cave that leads to like... Is Odin spawned there? Oh, goblins! I know FF11 goblins look like this, but... Was FF goblins always less traditional looking. Like 11 and 14, both the online ones have this mask on. Oh, he's getting dizzy. Have you ever played Black Desert? Yes, I have. Although, I don't know if I can say I've made it far into it. I mean, what? I guess I was level 30, 40 at most. Is it a good RPG? It depends what you're looking for in an RPG, because it's it's more of a standard Korean RPG where they expected you to go to specific areas and grind your level out. Like there'll be like ideal spots for certain level range, and then keep moving on to the different spots and fight different mobs. But it does have a good sense of I guess open world, because it's less like Final Fantasy. The maps are for technological reasons, like limitation reasons. They're all instance off with loading screens. Whereas Black Desert is almost never loading screens. I was gonna play it on stream because it was on my Steam library for some reason, but I don't remember buying it. Unless someone gifted to you, because it's pay to play, but occasionally it goes on sale and it's like $1 or something. At most $5 on sale, I think. Because I think standard pricing will be like off sale it's like 10 Australian dollars or something. So maybe just randomly bought it for $1. I don't know. Ultimately, the reason why it's so cheap is just mainly to reduce the bots. I'd think. I don't know if they were more highly priced when it first came out. I forgot. Maybe, because I didn't play around launch, so I'm not sure. But it is quite a time sink in its own way. Because there's even like features for your character to do stuff while you're logged out. Like you can set it off to do like some sort of trading route or something. Oh, I think you're meant to do like open like create old characters and then you send them off to trade between routes or something, and they just travel even when you're logged off. And people can just occasionally see other people's random boats just traveling on a carriage or something between towns. I thought it'd be fun to play since it was top-rated MMORPG on Steam, but I would say it'll be pretty overwhelming if you're not familiar with MMORPGs. But I guess it differs on depending on the person. I didn't process what I was talking to what the NPC said, but oh well. I've got to talk to 4 more for information. How do I get out? Stuff. It's more action-based as well. Like there's more dodging involved. So, and there's definitely people who prefer more of an action-based style than some sort of like more laggy tab targeting style like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy does. Right, this guy doesn't even give me info. Does this last person tell me info about the Maskman? The graphics in Black Desert looks amazing though. Yeah, it was it's still pretty amazing for today's standards, I think. Its character creation is also one thing it's good at, because you can just adjust the the facial structure of your character, the angle of the character's eyes and eyelids or something, upper eyelid, lower eyelid. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. Usually I stick close to the one of the presets and then modify from there. Yeah, it looks real nice visually. Although when you get to like a higher point in leveling, for some reasons, Korean MMOs love to have a chance to fail at upgrading your gear. Like when you get close to end game, it's like you try to upgrade or enchant or something, and it's like the higher it is, the big lower chance of succeeding, and then you have to keep farming for materials to upgrade or something. I mean, Lost Ark also has that. It's a norm for them for some reason. I can't remember. I don't know how long until you how long can you not worry about that for? I mean, I guess you could also just work on the economy side of the game. Lost Ark is such a meme to me now. The fact that my friend's basically always on Lost Ark, it needs so much time to play. It requires you so much time to play to kind of justify playing it in the long run. Like, I got to the point where my main character has like enough resources to attempt to upgrade my their gear. Because in Lost Ark you get to the point where you don't just find gear. You just need to just keep upgrading them, and then the more stages you go through, the harder it is to upgrade. And then the fail rate is really high. So then when you run out of materials for it, like the only way to get the materials is through like clearing like dungeons daily or something. And that's the reason why people have to run like 6 to 8 ults, because they need to do all the dailies on their ults and then funnel those resources to their main. The Mokoko emotes are so cute. Also have appreciation for the Mokokos, even though I never played. Oh, my friend's on Lost Ark right now. Well, I mean, yeah, it's almost like a job. Like you're in the long run, you're farming. You're just doing all the dailies and weeklies across all your ults to funnel towards like your main character's progression for a chance to upgrade. And then you fail and you go, oh, let's do it again. Like, I think there's meme videos and stuff about like, well, naturally you can buy things that can slightly increase the chances of your success with real money. But yeah, the rates get ridiculous to the point where it's like 0 point something%. And that's already considered good. Bro has like 4.6 hours, actually insane. I mean, if they like the whole gameplay loop, I mean, more power to them. But to me, I'm like, this is a job. I can't keep up. I don't want to keep. Well, I think the major factor is that because they're so punishing to players at the end game, people get really toxic and edgy about it if you fail the run and waste their time. So on top of the tedious loop that's time extensive, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to waste my time dealing with such people. Toxicity in RPGs crazy. Oh no, not really. In MMORPG, yeah. When the stakes are too high, yes. Toxicity is involved. I mean, because MMOs are just like time extensive. Just any delay just makes them angry. Yeah, Lost Ark seems so stressful. But some people have, you know, different levels of stress tolerance. Go there to interact with the younglings. Younglings? Jedi younglings? The only MMORPG I play is Arc ENVtuber, and that was such. Yes, it is chill. Taiwanese MMOs are pretty chill. Same with I guess most Chinese MMOs as well, because they tend to have auto walk. they, they tend to have a like an auto farm, auto do system, so you can just multitask your way. Yes, auto walk was the best thing. Yeah, each country has their own like preference when it comes to MMORPGs. Meanwhile, the West is like, oh, World of Warcraft set the standard where most of the XP comes from just doing all these FedEx quests, quote unquote FedEx quests. Like, oh, kill X amount of boars for me and bring back their tusks. Or set it to do things and then go on my phone. I mean, that's what. Well, I mean, it's. I mean, nowadays that's why you have like all these like AFK games, so-called AFK games. Where are the young NPCs? I guess it's a similar genre. I mean, it's that particular niche. None of them up here. Oh, there's some. That's the last one. I mean, here with FF14, early game, like they just want you to walk around a lot, but by end game, you've got a flying mount that flies faster, and you've unlocked almost every teleport. So you just teleport A to B, fly for like 10 seconds. It's just beginning's very slow paced. Is FFXIV free to play? It's free to play for the first 2 expansions. First 2 expansions? Is Stormblood? Because recently they've been expanding the trial to it's basically trial to unlimited trial until you upgrade the account to a full account. There's some limitations, but there's no time limit. Yeah, so I guess you can call it free to play. I mean, there's people who spent like 90 hours or something. I mean, the first expansion or 2 is like 90 hours worth gameplay. Because you can still level your other jobs as well. Like the expansion, it's capped based on the expansion. So if the free trial is limited to the first 2 expansions, that will mean you can go up to 70 with most classes, provided the classes are not locked behind the expansion. Internet moment. Oh, never mind. I can't check my stream. Is dead. My stream is dead as well. Internet moment. Actually, what point is the trial? I think we've already memed to the point where you can do the second expansion. But I thought the recent stream said they were expanding. Expanded to Shadowbringers? No, I don't think so. So basically, aside from certain features, Final Fantasy 14 is free up to second trial, the second expansion. Second trial, then I could just stay on my first trial, which is still a lot of content and a lot of story if you just treat it like a single player RPG. The immediate limitation I could think of is that you cannot initiate a party yourself. You have to have someone else open up for you. I'm not sure if there's trading limitations, just to prevent bots from people botting with free accounts. But yeah, I think certain chats are restricted, so botters can't advertise so easily. That said, on Japanese servers, botters are usually, from my experience, botters are rarer. It's usually if you go to the American, European servers. That said, speaking of servers, you can transfer, you can travel across servers provided they're in the same country. Which was a somewhat recent feature. But they're still trying to figure out, due to limitations, they're still trying to figure out how to make it work with transferring or traveling between servers that are international from where you are. Wait, so what's the point of botting? The point of botting is just so then you can mindlessly farm gold or resources and amount to a certain amount that you can sell it off to players for convenience. And thus gold botting. Or even farm stuff and sell it on the auction. I mean, occasionally there'll be some people that'll be like, I'm not sure how it works in Final Fantasy, but like, there's also cases where like they offer to sell the account pre-leveled, so people, I mean, it's kind of pointless here, but MMOs in general, they do sell accounts pre-leveled. But most modern MMOs nowadays offer official, like, the developers and stuff have like an offer to sell you like an item to use to upgrade the level up instantly if you want. Why play a game where you need to grind if you're too lazy to grind? Well, they could be lazy to grind the beginning and have hardly any skills. Because some people find it like very boring in the beginning, where it's like, oh, I've only got four buttons to press or something. Alternatively, some people prefer to maybe play with their friends, and all the friends are at the end game and they want to do the same grinding activities, even though it sounds weird. Basically a quick start. So yes, they still want to grind, but they want to grind less. In-game waifus? Hello Steampunk. How are you doing? In-game waifus? I don't think you need to bot for in-game waifus. I mean, especially in 14, where you like, you can get I think 2 NPC retainers for you to sell your goods, kind of like a maid or butler, I guess, or retainer, since the right word. It's self-explanatory. Yet at the same time, it's not often used nowadays. Or maybe their in-game waifu doesn't appear until much later in the story. In-game waifu? Not that there's much of a dating system in this game. Although there is a handful of MMOs I know that does have. In fact, I think a fair bit of the NPC like the major NPCs in this game are not in a explicit relationship with anyone for those reasons. It's up to people's fanfics to decide, I guess. Can you get married to other players in the game? Yes, you can. It's, I think it's called Eternal Bond or something in this game. I mean, every game has their own naming sense, or they just outright call it marriage. The bonus is, besides having a ring for roleplay purposes, I guess the bonus is that you can teleport to your partner. You have a separate skill that has its own cooldown to teleport to your partner. I'm not sure if there's any XP buff for leveling near each other. But in 14, or there's some other games that also do this, you have to book the venue. Because I think it occupies a certain instance, a certain area. Just like a real wedding. I remember someone in my chat saying they had to go because they had a wedding to attend to in FF. Yeah. Steampunk's like, oh. Although, depending on the people, weddings can be dorky because general nature of the games, like, oh, I've got to go back to Minfilia. No, there's some crazy outfits you can go. There's no one can stop you from ignoring the dress code, I guess. I think there's a fancy chocobo that's like that you can ride as a couple. It was so cute. Apparently, the people getting married in-game were renewing their vows as a little separate celebration. For the actual wedding anniversary. That's cute. Wait, I'm gonna teleport to the thing. I think it's weddings are rarer in Western MMOs, but because it's such a common sight in Asian MMOs, it's almost like, I don't know. They know that there's a niche for it. Like, I think Arrow had a thing for it. Ragnarok Online had it. That was like back in 2003? 2004? Either way, before World of Warcraft. There was a bunch of experimental MMO RPGs before Warcraft made it mainstream, and then people decided to follow that formula because when it went mainstream, it was like really popular, like millions of players. Now it's down to like what, couple 100,000 players. Too much competition, and back then there was less things to play. Now you got phones on mobile games on top of just the internet. There's so many things on the internet to do. What's this Discord you speak of? Oh, TeamSpeak. Yeah, people have like reminiscent about times was like they look back at like why is WoW not working so well anymore? Why is it so hard to find people like to talk to on guilds? Well, it's because there's less reason to. It's not well, for starters, it's not convenient to talk on guild chat, to log into this MMO and be forced to talk through this one particular game as opposed to just chatting through Discord. And that was before also. Was that before social media? I don't know. Maybe MySpace. But then again, MySpace, you don't really chat with each other frequently. I never used it, so I don't know. I think an MMORPG with proximity chat would be this. There is a current one that's called New World. That was by Amazon. That does have proximity chat. I think you can disable it if you want, but yeah, you get like, you just hear people fade in and fade out. And people start weird conversations. Well, you got internet speak, but it's vocally. Like internet nonsense. Amazon, yes, that Amazon company. They had a video game they started a video game studio, and Well, they published Lost Ark for starters. But yes, they developed their own MMORPG. Since when did they make games? since this game. Since New World. That was the first game. I think there was like 2-3 other projects that got cancelled. Why have I never heard of this? I guess it's only within like the MMO community. It had a, I mean, it had a big hype around it, and then there was a lot of bugs and exploits, and then people eventually dropped. I'm not sure if they dropped because of exploits or more because they ran out of things to do. It's still around though. It's being updated, and apparently it's. I have to comfort this guy. I wasn't reading what he was being sad about. It's funny because the shortcut to the emotes are still in English. So unless the Japanese people open up the emotes lists or their hotkey it, they have to type out the English. Komu foru to. Saying something about Kachan. I have to do it again. What's with this guy? I'm like half paying attention. I'm on autopilot for here. Am I? No, I'm using the wrong one. Am I? No, Nadamelu. Maybe I'm using the wrong emote. That's why it's not triggering properly. That's not proceeding properly. Oh, it's soothe, not comfort. Soothe. These emote quests. Oh wait, I didn't select him. I had to soothe it again. I have to slash soothe while targeting him. You're a good person. I mean, having proximity chat has pros and cons. I mean, with a small group, it's like, you know, like if you play Lethal Company with 4 people, it's fine. But you go into a city and it's like, it's like I want immersion, and then you just go like, just see people speaking nonsense and arguing over each other. Jizz. I have to kill monsters called Jizu. Yeah, having too many people's chaos. Yeah, like recently I tried doing a collab stream, and then like eventually, dude, against my better judgment, I would say, we end up having like, was it 12 people? And I just can't hear what everyone's saying. Oh, you mean the lethal one? Yeah, I watched that one. Yeah, it was so loud. Yeah. It's like if I were to like, I can't say too much, otherwise I can't hear what other people are saying, or when I'm saying it. Like, yeah, like maybe some people probably like that chaos, but personally, I find it like the cons outweigh the pros. Like, at the same time, you're missing out on a lot of things from each other. I think the max I would have for lethal is 8, honestly. Yeah. But also, like, I think at that amount, the balance is a bit off. Like, the amount of loot you can find heavily outweighs the massive death count. Having a lot of players really only works if you know everyone as well. Yeah, I'm like first time meeting like everyone but one person. Then again, I end up like occasionally just finding them again. But still, yeah, true. Oh, everyone's have their own preference. I think 5 or 6 is a sweet spot in terms of balance issues. Oh yeah, def. That's why me and my friends configure our mods to make it way harder since we have so many players. Yeah. Actually, it makes me wonder if there's any multiplayer mods for Phasmophobia. Then again, the house is small, so it's really crowded. Well, not the house, all the locations, I mean. Yes, so right. 5 to 6 is 100% ideal number. Then again, Phasmophobia is like less optimized. I don't know how well it will handle even just one extra person. Because I feel like they just dumped the like when I last checked their Discord, they just occasionally post like updated models for the items and stuff, and it's just like high res and stuff. But I don't know if it doesn't feel like there's much consideration to into like optimization. As part of the fates. Where am I supposed to? Oh, this circle's in aggroed it. None of my friends want to. Never played Phasmo before. I've been wanting to. No. None of my friends want to play. Oh, if you ever need one extra person, I'm up for it. I don't mind. Personally, I actually prefer Phasmo because it's more I mean, Lethal Company is more just goofing around and brute forcing everything. Phasmo feels like this. I like the deduction aspect of Phasmo, as in like looking out for the specific clues. But then you got people who's, you know, they're afraid of the game. Definitely it's more scary than Lethal. 2, you got people who just think it's the premise of it is just dorky or whatever, or the gameplay of it is just bad. Yeah, like Lethal Company gets to the point where it's just like you either just get screwed by the RNG or not. You're really lucky because like you'll be like sometimes we just run into a planet and it's like you go to a planet and it's the first all the rooms have sentries in it or something. And you're stuck. You have to call it a dead planet, or maybe just good. And then but Phasmo, yeah, there's like a certain degree of strategy involved, or like say deduction, when you have to identify the ghost involved. Although I think I've only played once since the major update, and that was like since its first major update, and now it's like have several major updates. So I'm more or less clueless nowadays on how Phasmo does things. But yeah, I'll try looking for people to play Phasmo. I think it'll be fun. I haven't done many collabs recently with other streamers. Yeah, I heard you mention that. I'll let you know. Keep me updated. I mean, yeah, I should. Like last year was like I only got one collab in. Wait, last year was Lethal, wasn't it? It was just last 2023 was full of scheduling issues. It's hard to do collab when my schedule is like so wait, what's the right word? I can't English all of a sudden. Unsure, uncertain. So I didn't try asking around much last year, but hopefully I should get back into the habit. Not that I had much of a habit of asking people out. Unpredictable, yeah. Something about spiders. Why are we talking about spiders? Metama no Bakemon. Oh, it's the monster I have the mounts of. We're talking about the monster with the eyeball monster. Are we going to the haunted mansion? Is this leading to that dungeon? Good, leave it to me to handle it. Well, I'm still a no-name adventurer. At this point in the story. Over there. Look for the tracks of the monster. Bakemono! But yeah, also another problem with Phasmophobia is very unoptimized. So besides those other points I mentioned about people like afraid to play it or they don't like the gameplay or whatever, there's also system requirements. Like some people, I even have a friend that's like they take forever to load the game. To the point where it's like, should you even just play it at all? I'm not sure how the optimization is nowadays, but yeah, that is definitely a thing. Whereas like lethal companies like purposely done in a retro game style, which is less graphic intensive. There's a dead body here. Ah, what are you doing with the dead body? What is it called? Floating eye. Oh, of course. I wouldn't have expected. I've never actually seen any content or anything in Phasma, so I'm going to be completely fun. I think it's best to at least get to make like for the first time or first few times that you get the hang of it. It's best to get at least one person who knows a bit of the game. Otherwise you just end up dying without even knowing why. It's nice to have someone who has some idea of what to do, even if the whole party does not succeed, or that person also dies. Oh, I brought the body here. Wait, it's all females that were targeted? Never. Plus I get jump scared easily. Really easily. Are you okay with horror games? I'm like slightly okay with horror games. Slightly. Like my first horror game was Fear, I think. The FPS shooter. And it just keeps it's like it's based off like The Ring and stuff, so there's like a billion jump scares involving a little long-haired girl that can't attack you and you can't hurt her, so you're just wasting bullets. Well, I waste bullets even if I don't see anything. Like I might accidentally just press my left mouse button by accident. It's like, just shoot like a quarter arc, a half arc. But I started playing them when I started streaming. Oh, okay, so it's been around like 4 to 5 months. It'd be fun, but playing them alone is so stressful. Yeah, you would have to like space them out. On stream, how many horror games do I play? I play Phasmo, but then kind of evens out because I usually play max number, which was 4. Does Resident Evil? I guess Resident Evil can be considered horror, but there's an awful lot of action involved. I mean, there's a difference between games where you can actually kill the kill the things and games where you're like completely immune. Oh, Muley, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to stream. Welcome. It's just a chill Friday where I'm progressing the early parts of Final Fantasy XIV. Early parts are known to be rather slow because, as with a good story, you should do some decent world building and have the reader or in this case player familiarize themselves with the setting. Oh, I did play World of was it World of Horrors? But is that really? That's not really a horror game though. World of Horrors is more of like it's like reading creepy stories. Ooh, sounds fun. Oh, creepy stories don't necessarily make you scared, but just disturbs you. So World of Horrors is that kind of horror. Psychological horror, I guess, is the right word, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm also playing. Normally, this is actually my alt for Final Fantasy. I normally play in English. Have you tried playing Chilla's Art Horror? No, but I have seen many streams of other people playing it, so I'm familiar with a fair bit of them. Although I think lately I haven't seen as much ever since I started streaming more frequently. So I don't know anything about the last 2 or 3. I remember this butler. Yeah, we're definitely heading to the haunted manor. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I handle Chilla's art stuff. It's scary, but it's really good from what I've seen. It's good for streaming. Well, I mean, horror games in general is usually generally good for streaming because more reactions. But I think it's the length. The length of Chilla's art games is good for like a one-time stream. It has enough. Usually has enough content. So I guess it's like a bite-sized horror game compared to like and really long games like I can't think of any because I don't play much. I mean, Resident Evil for one takes several hours. But yeah, it's just good for play through one sitting. These art games are kind of fun. I was thinking about playing the new one on stream, so I'm avoiding all content around it. Yeah, yes, yeah. I mean, I was avoiding Resident Evil 8 content since it first came out. And then I didn't finish until like really late last year, I think. So I'm so far behind. What am I doing? Oh, the manor. What's the closest way to get there? White Wolf Gates. Will you try playing one? I would consider. How come I haven't unlocked the White Wolf Gate? What? Is there no teleport to that gate? This is the what? Blue. I can't read that kanji. This X is the yellow snake. Hmm? Oh, must be leading to another area, isn't it? That's not. Does it lead to the city? It does. Huh. Hmm? Oh, there's no teleport around here. That's annoying. Why is it all the way there? Yeah, actually, how much is Chiller's Art games nowadays? No, I never bought one. I know it's like cheapish. Depends. I'm not sure if they dropped, some of them dropped due to age. No, some of them are just cheap for some reason. Yeah, so I don't know how they decide on the prices. Let's sort by release dates. So the latest one's Jisatsu. Oh, okay, that's the one. The last one I've seen is the Night Security. So basically, the latest two I have no idea what's it about. Although there's mixed reviews about the latest game. I mean, I guess it's hit or miss. Wait, is this Chiller's Art? There's a game called Scary Wife HD, but I don't think that is. Oh wait, that's an adult game. Why is it sorting here? Chiller's Art. I guess people tagged it. Oh, did I enable the mature filter? I guess I didn't. I'm like, that's not a Chiller's Art game. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Kidnap is pretty expensive actually. It's $14.50 Australian dollars. I don't know if I want to spend it for a Chiller's Art game. What? You know, Steam games. There's occasion random low quality adult games that just slip through the filter. Filter? I don't know. Maybe it's working as intended. The only Chiller's Art games I've played is the Cafe one and Parasocial, I think. Oh, so you actually played it? Okay. Cafe one's like, it was a parody of like Starbucks. It's like what, Chiller Bucks? I don't know. Oh yeah, Kidnap is the one I was thinking of getting. I think Parasocial was the last one I saw. Oh no, I said Night Security. Karaoke I did not see. Did I? Yeah, I didn't see Karaoke. But I could have sworn there was like another. Yeah, there was another Chiller's Art game that involved you going to the karaoke as well. It was something involving with school. It was like a school one, right? Like quite a bit I haven't seen. I think I need to find some time to do I have to talk to go through it? It won't let me go through. It's too dangerous. I'm too weak apparently. Okay, fine. All that traveling. Yeah, I need to find some time to sort out what I haven't played, and then I'll go from there. I did say that I was also gonna play the DLC to RE8 because it was like a epilogue kind of thing, and it goes third person from first person. But yeah, yeah. But then I decided I want to take a break from RE8. Now that I think about it, RE8 was kind of stressful for me. Despite being very action-based. They didn't make you OP enough to be stress-free. Is the problem. I mean, then it loses the horror value, I guess. Although, I guess maybe more evident in higher difficulties. RE is more about managing with low resources, like ammo and stuff and health. Or if you go back to the older games, limited saves. Yeah, that's fun. I have to come to this manor when it's raining. Do I have to go inside? Touch the door. Why do I have to touch the door? Touch. Ing. Unlocked. Okay. I have to touch the door to unlock my ability to queue. Let's see if anyone's queuing at this time for it. Oh, instant. People are queuing. Which means I need to show proper etiquette. Oh, I won't type now, because it's just gonna reset my chat. Proper etiquette is just, I'm just saying Yoroshiku onegai shimasu, really. Oh, there we go. People already did it. Although it's more common. It's more of a Japanese thing, really. Japanese gaming mannerisms. I mean, you see, with English-speaking players or any other language-speaking players, yes, you do. Wait, which way are we going? This way. Alright, I'm the tank, so I have to lead. I mean, people do say hi, but not as... There's a key there. Not as regularly? I did not hit the bat, did I? But yeah, it's kind of like a second nature response when playing online in general, Japanese players. People will always say hello in the beginning and always make sure to say thanks for the party at the end. Alright, what I was saying is that normally this is my ult. The reason why I do have a max level character, but the main reason why I normally play in English, but the reason why I'm doing an ult and playing in Japanese is because, well, for starters, I played since the launch, and there's been some overhauls to the older content or the story, which I haven't seen myself. Mainly gameplay reasons, like gameplay changes. I have not tried tanking while streaming and multitasking. But besides experiencing the changes, also, I guess, just keep an eye out for the localization changes, like, because the names sometimes differ. I'm always curious about those little things. Another reason why I'm playing with a Japanese UI is because certain cutscenes are timed differently based on the language to match the dialogue. Like some languages take longer to convey the message. And when you're partying with people with multiple languages, people get, because you can't move while you're in a cutscene. So some dungeons, some people end up waiting for others to finish the cutscene. Before it used to be skippable, but new players can argued at one point where veterans just skip through the whole content. They just like ignore the player in cutscene and immediately run to the next boss, and it immediately triggers the next cutscene, and then it ruins the new player's experience with the story because they have no idea what's going on. It's like, I just finished talking to this guy, and then suddenly there's this other guy that died, and I didn't know where he came from. Or they're talking about this stuff. And suddenly everyone's like in a completely, like, several rooms ahead. And it just feels bad for the first timers. So for the important cutscenes, I think more importantly is the finale to the base game's story. They made it unskippable. But since I commonly deal with Japanese players, I think English lasts longer. Lasts longer in the most important part. Oh, I think there's like 3 instances. It's like 3 instances of cutscenes in the same dungeon where English is faster than Japanese in one cutscene, but 2 other cutscenes are slower. So usually when I'm queuing to do my dailies for those dungeons, I would switch to Japanese just so I don't hold up everyone. So alternatively, I could just get Oh wait, it's better to just it's that no, we go to the back, right? Yeah. This match is a bit weird. It's not less straightforward. Do I want to jump straight down? I'm gonna take 4 damage. Oh, you're already jumping straight down anyways. Well, I'll take the 4 damage as well. Because jumping straight down is faster than going all the way around the stairs. Actually, I'm Paladin, so I am tanky enough to go pull the next mob. But it depends on the hit. There's 2 particular ways of running dungeons. One way is to do it slow and steady by stopping at each group, so players don't get overwhelmed. Another tactic which most veterans would do is just get one group, make sure you generate enough aggro so they don't attack anyone else, then immediately drag that whole group of mobs to the next one until you got the entire room until you can't get any more mobs, and everyone just AoE down and save time. Generate. Do we need the keys here? That's why I stopped here. I forgot how many keys we need for this dungeon. It's been a while, and usually I'm not the one picking, but no one's picking up the keys here. Do we need this? Do we need it? I guess we don't need it. Might as well grab this. Clunk, 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 clunk. Also depends how comfortable the healer is. We've got a scholar healer. Scholars generally more regen heal over time focus than white mages. Do we need these? Do we need this? Oh, it's a key though. Okay, I'll open it. It's like a red key? No. Yellow lion key. I think that's the kanji for lion. I think that's shishi. Also doesn't help that with my main out of all the classes it's like the squishiest and it's the worst at gathering a giant mob. How does this work? Do we I think we DPS down the skeleton. Or do we just... Okay, I guess we just DPS down on the imp. Doesn't the skeleton cause fear? Yeah, it's coming from the skeleton, right? But I guess the imp... It's been so long. Unless Imp summons the skeleton, and there's no point killing it. I forgot to interject that spell. Oops. Oh, can't stun. Most bosses can't be stunned. Oh, you already picked it up. Then this warps back to the entrance. Was apparently that imp. Oh no, I think we picked up a scroll that can break the seal of the stairway. Yeah. That's why we had to do a whole roundabout way to go for the dungeon. I have a headache, so I'm gonna go to bed. Have a great rest of your stream. Okay, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, hope you get better if you're still feeling feeling effects of COVID. Then again, it lingers, right? I have to watch this? I guess I'll watch it. It's been a while. What's she? She's not Succubus, right? She's something else. What's this race called? Oh, I'm already in. No, they're already in. The archer just went in. I should have skipped. Summon... Yo... How do you read that? Yoi? Oh, you can't aggro that. Oh. Have a good night. Also, I switched from YouTube to Twitch. Yeah, I was wondering if you're the same person. I mean... Slightly different. Oh, there's mate. Hey, excuse me. How does this portal work again? No, it's, we just had to dodge it, right? Oh, oh, that's easy. You just look away. Any mobs with that eye warning effect means you don't look at that mob. I think this is the first dungeon that teaches you not to stare at certain mobs. It's ultimately raids in FF is just like a matter of reading the indications. Well, at some point it gets to the point where like you can't just do them on first sight. You have to know the pattern. And then we give MVP to the healer as usual. If I went for the healer, I would be dead. I don't think it says MVP in English. It was commendation. I think that was the word. Oh, usually the speech bubble means it's Ashian, right? Oh, here's the grunts. Here's the Ashian grunts we haven't seen in ages. There was no. Oh, I was gonna say there's no more Ashian grunts, but was the one at Eden the grunts or not? I get stronger with each crystal. And I'm this strong already with 3 crystals. They're just saying we're not here to fight you. We're just here to report your progress to La Habre. La Habre, as people call it. And I'm like, huh? Oh well. Whatever they say. I forgot to say Otsuka. Yeah, I did forget to say Otsukare-sama deshita. Oops. Oops. Forgot to say good job. Too busy talking. Wait, this is older. This is older. Oops. The character's ears are so cute. Yeah, this is a race called Vera. It's a bunny race. There's also option to have droopy ears, like the lop ears rabbits. The male option for this race is only added last expansion. Before they were initially introduced as a female only race. I think the first appeared in Final Fantasy 12. But obviously players requested it enough that they eventually implemented it. Which is it, Lance skill? Which is the closest Lance skill? The funny thing about this race is that females are generally taller than the males, and they're the more active gender, I guess. I don't know, of the tribes. Meanwhile, the males are like they're usually tended to be stuck protecting the home. I wouldn't say hometown, but the forest, like they're stuck protecting the forest in secret for some reason. Whereas the females have a more active role in like traveling around and being the main warriors and wandering outside of the forest. And that's the excuse for, oh, that's why you don't see the males. And that's why the males took so long to be playable. I'm not sure what height I set my character to though. I might have. I think I made it similar to my VTuber height. Or as unless the max cannot reach to that height, then I'll set it to the max of whatever my race can allow me to. Which might be the case. Because if you set the males to the highest and the females to the lowest, they only beat the lowest female by like a small amount. And of course, it leads to certain fan art of those race pairings. Before the, I'm not even sure what's the most popular player race nowadays. Before it used to be like the cat races, the cat-eared races. But then the half dragon races were a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think the cat race is still the most popular, but not by a massive margin compared to the other races now. I think the three most popular races are the cat people, the dragons, and now the rabbits. Maybe the other way around. Problem about its ears, though, is that because they're a nearly added race, and the developers have to like make the equipment appear properly, and everyone has a different body shape. the developers left out designing the headgear to appear on the latest two races that were added due to ear problems, due to head shape problems. So, players of the two races aren't happy about not being able to dress up with their head. That's the right way to say it. Although they did say they're getting around to it at last, with the graphical overhaul in the next expansion. So maybe I'll finally get a hat. Although there is some... Also, the race, on top of the headgear problems, there's also less hairstyles available as well. The main problem is that I guess the cat race is also a thing. Oh, voiced.
正確には調査結果を受けての依頼というところかしら。どういうこと？
So getting info from the Cobalt side of the primal problem. So we're investigating simultaneously two tribes in different regions and how they're going about summoning their god. And now we just confirmed that the Kobolds are summoning Titan. Which means we're definitely going... At this rate, we're definitely going towards Titan first before Ramu. Although I wonder if Ramu was already summoned at this point, and we just can't find his location. Or they haven't been summoned yet. Right, and this isn't the first time these tribes have summoned their gods before. It happened in 1.0. That's why everyone knows the names of the gods or the primal beasts. What's the Japanese is Banshin. Hello there, funny bunny. Oh, raiding! Thanks for the raid. Hello. How are you doing? Excuse me, as there's quite a fair bit of cutscenes in early 14. I'm alright, and yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling and taking my time, power walking through the early parts of Final Fantasy 14, which a lot of people didn't like this slog. Yeah, no, I'm up to date with F14. Okay, so you... Okay. Wow, both of them look so pretty. I mean, yeah, it's Final Fantasy games. A lot of characters are pretty in general. In most games in the series, right? There's like the realistic fantasy, and then there's, I guess you consider high fantasy, where everyone's just pretty. So what's the direct translation for Banshin? Banzoku. Banzoku. I forgot. The English was not coming to my mind. Because English is just primals. Or did I say primal beast? I can't remember. There's not much of a hint to calling it a god. Okay, at this point they they still don't know how immune you exactly are to the primals.
ありがとう。リムサロミンサとくればヤシトラですね。ちょうどこの件にも詳しい。ミンフィリア。
ヤシトラ、お願いできる？元よりそのつもりよ。ありがとう、ヤシトラ。
I think I said it in the last stream.
よし、やるとなったらとことんやるわよ。本依頼は
I have a more of affinity with Yostoa out of all the Silence because I played the beta for 1.0 and the beta has you more or less stuck in Limsa area, which means that you don't get to pick a nation, which means you're gonna encounter Yostoa as the person in charge of that area.
ウリエンジェさん、バルデシオン委員会へ連絡をお願い。できればアルフィノにも。
Man, 1.0, oh, that was rough. Designing an MMO for the next gen. Next gen as in when the current highest spec cannot even handle it. That's like a weird. That's a weird way of designing a game. What good is a game if it can't even run properly on the highest spec, the most expensive? And yet I was interested in beta testing out 1.0 because I couldn't get into playing Final Fantasy XI, which was the first attempt at making an online game. As usual, Lims is populated. A lot more populated than, say, Gridania. Oh, I report to the Grand Company. Actually, where do you get that modern jacket thingy? Pretty sure it was a recent patch. It better not be the PvP the PvP reward season reward. The height difference. Oh, at least I'm not as short as not shorter than Stoa. Then again, these two Mikots are like similar height. I think that's just their general height. From memory, the kobolds weren't like entirely. This is the first time we're encountering a tribe that's summoned the primal, but they're not entirely aggressive to us. Unlike the Amalja, whatever you call for the Ifrit. It's this area where you can't teleport. It's the windmill area. La Nocia. Where? Connects to the Zephyr area. Or the Zephyr Gate. Oh. I can't zoom into first person. Oh, there's even the Black Shiba. Kulomaru. How do you read that kanji? Nin Inu? Shinobi Inu? Was it Kuromaru in English? I think even the meanings differed quite a bit. I know the dragon's different. Because here it's what? I didn't read the kanji. Like is the katakana part was like choco, was it chocobo? English was like Ryunosuke or something. I just remember someone on Twitter, or X, I should say. Should I say that? I don't know. Saying that they pointed out that the English name was cute. Dodos. Dodos are extinct. Messing up with my words tonight for some reason. And these are nestling buzzard. Dodo. Wind sprite. Oh, it's in this house. What kind of name is that? Normally, like, rodents have like like 2 English nouns or something. This is Trahatum. He's singing something. Ore-sama daisuki meshi no jikan. Oh, it's my favorite food time. He's singing. Daisuki ore-sama yasumi. My beloved rest time. La la lulu la la la. Okay. Alright, so this showed the gap between him singing this stupid, like, childish song, and now it's like, it's got this, like, attitude. It's like, what are you looking at? I'm gonna kill you with a windmill. Oh, right, I guess he's a former pirate. Pirate turned farmer. That's his attitude. Oh, the subligars. As if you can't get away from them in 11. You have to suffer in 14 as well. And not only is it subligar, it's leopard skin subligar, of all things. And it's also bright green. I'm looking away. Don't care about what you're talking about. Or I just don't want to stare at the subligar. You want me to kill rats? It's below my pay grade. But at level 30. I wonder if it's better to AoE. Oh, what the hell is this? The Rat King! Ooh! Rat looking. I mean, I think it's funny. There's such thing as a Rat King. Although it looks more cuter than a real rat. Grave Farmer? It's Grave Farmer. It's not like one of those creatures that... those animals that dig through the ground. Or was it an actual ghost? Grave Farmer. No, it's Gubu. Gubu Farmer. Gubu Farmer? Why is it a farmer? Hello. It looks like a regular Gubu. I didn't read that move name. Nope. We'll never find out. Why is it a farmer? Naming sense. I can wear the helmet that I'll never see. Oh, I can't. I'm too low level. Or maybe the gear's too weak. It's not an upgrade. I cleared it. It's like, you sure you did? You were eating. You were too busy with your happy lunchtime. I beat the primal Takotan. You mean Titan? It's not Takotan. It's Titan. You idiot. Takutan's how we call it. Sure. So you know nothing about it. If you can't get the name right. Oh, I have to find him. Oh, he's right out here. Oh wait, since we're in Limso, we might as well do the Grand Company log. Are we showing off? He goes to the small rock, right? We're doing a contest. It's like, isn't the rocks a bit different? oh, that's his way of rigging the contest. Well, I'm DPSing faster. What are you gonna do? What are you trying to do? I can whack you, you know. I can just stun you. Oh, I failed. I'm not meant to hit him. I thought I would just stun him, so he stops sabotaging my side. He was like, "What? Did you fall for me? Why are you looking at me? Why do you make him targetable?" Anywho, fine. I won't stoop to his level. It was a waste of time. He paralyzes me, right? What did he actually do though? Paralyze. It's just a spell. Paralyze is not guaranteed stopping me. Oh, it still says that line regardless of me not looking at him. I'm gonna use this bomb to set off once more. Does it count there? You got the guy clearly looking at him throwing a bomb, trying to cheat his way. Okay, ran back. He's not even attacking it. Too late, man. He just stood there. Sumaisen star. He's not even a member of that group. So it's just a random guy. He used to work at Costa del Sol. And is going off what he heard from his boss over there. Right, so he redirects me to the actual guy I want to find. Oh well. All's well that ends well? I don't think I've ever been there though. Yeah, I haven't. Is there a boat to there? Right, the boat's near the Rogue's Guild. It's my first time being to a vacational island. I don't know what you call it. First time going to the beach, I guess. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what am I doing? And I was doing the right thing. I was meant to go to the Fisherman's Guild to catch the boat. I think it's the same NPC. Yep. 40 gil. Sure, that's nothing. Why even have a cost? Is it the chef? Might be the chef. Oh, no, it's just random guard. So he was the only one left of his group that survived the encounter? It's implying he killed several primals before. Can he really kill that many primals? Unless it's a 1.0 thing. So why do we have to do all these chores? We're talking about the end of the world here. Well, not end of the world, maybe end of the nation. So we'll have to go prove our strength again. Wait, where are we going? Oh, so we don't have to talk to the master. What's the master name? Like Yejuju or something? Yegeju? Yegege? I remember it's a combination of those. Well, it's a lot of her name. So it's like all about like three syllables. I think it's 3 syllables. I think all Lalafels have 3. He's a giant herring. What am I fighting? Oh, we wait. Inflated Nyx. Nyxes are what again? Oh, it's the frog. It's the ugly frog. And then bring thigh meat. Thighs of a frog. Why is it always... I guess that's the only meaty part of a frog. I was gonna say, like, why is it like when it comes to frogs and stuff, it's always the legs. Here you go, some thick thighs, some thick toad thighs. Oh, I got my next job quest. Guess I should do my job quest. Just back at it's back here. Okay. All right, because all of them are because I'm paladin, right? Have to report to the royal guard. Because clearly I haven't played much of paladin. Paladin lore. And that's the story. So where's this? Oh, why do I have to keep going to a place where there's no teleport? Why do you do this? I mean, I guess most trials are in the middle of nowhere. You want to test someone. Especially in a fantasy world. Oh, what am I doing walking? Walking? Running on foot. How many times I have to cross this bridge? What's this called? Well Wake. Shin. What do you call that? Shin. I forgot how to read the kanji. I mean, that's burning wall. Sure, it's definitely not Shinra. It's the name of the company in 7. So where is it? It's in the middle of the pond, the lake, river. River is the right word. Jeez. I climbed that rock. What are those cotton thingies? Barbulu. They got eyes. Oh, they got creepy eyes. Never mind. They're like beheaded yetis. Oh, it's these trials again. Yeah, you like the candle. So I'm gonna probably see that paladin reject after this. Oh, I forgot to get the greens to summon my chocobo. I mean, sure, it's not a must, but slightest DPS can make things faster. Slightest additional DPS. Is that all? No, there's something. Another one. Lepidortis. Lepidortis. Okay, I don't know what name that is. But apparently my trial is to kill a fish that floats above the water. To be honest, water's really shallow for the size of this fish. Is it even a fish? It's got like a crocodile, alligator beak. There's more. Just skewering midair. Screwdriver, okay. It's like, what's the skill name? Screwdriver. Makes sense. Whoosh. Oh, that's it. Oh, Adam, the guy didn't show up. What is his name again? Genlins. What name is that? Genlins. I'm trying to think how you translate that back. What's this? Which skill was it again? I didn't mouse over it. I don't know about paladin skills by icon. Prominence, okay. Is that the one where you stab the girl? It's AoE, right? It's the second combo, yeah. I think still a bit before we actually get to Titan, because we still haven't encountered the kobold. The what do you call it? Mute kobold? Oh. Nothing else because it was it mute because it was tempered? Can't remember now. I just remember there was the kobold kid involved. Oh, but then we need Elise. How is it? I can't remember. The story's all, my memory of the story is all mumbled. Like I don't know what's the order of events. What do you need me to do? Adamantus. Oh, the turtle. Get a giant egg? Are you telling me to murder a giant turtle for a giant egg? Oh. I meant to touch the egg and trigger one of them, okay? I mean, naturally the parent would come after me. Oh, that's giant. I was thinking of the other ones that I ran by, like over there. Fortis Stamp. Then we pick the egg up. At least it's not Monster Hunter levels of picking up eggs. Oh. Avoid getting hit to drop the egg. Gotta be careful not to drop down from too high, or otherwise you drop the egg as well. Why are we helping him getting eggs? What happened to Titan? Yeah. Huh? What's with that attitude? Talking about Titan. We have to help this guy. I haven't activated this. Where is this? It's all the way from Little Alamigo? Amigo? Little Amigo? This way? Oh, either way's connected. Anyway but the middle bit. It's clearly that's part of the same building, but there's a gap here, which means it collapsed at one point. Unless for some reason they made two halves facing each other. Which seems less likely. And I forgot to do the hunting log. Oh, are we in East Vanillin? We are in South. Wait. 45. I gotta be careful. Huh? Yeah, the 45. I just catch. Oh, that. How do we get there? Is there a safer way to get there? I just realized everything's higher level than me for once. Surely is there an alternate way of getting here? Because I'm going through a bunch of like... I'm going through a bunch of mobs that's higher level than I am. Doesn't seem like there's any. But it's a level 30 quest. Are you just telling me to just avoid all these mobs? Feels very FF14. Well, I guess base game, you're only 10 levels away from cap. They think you've already... I guess they already expect you to know what not to poke. So we're taking Russell to Oasis no Forgotten Oasis. Yeah, why are we talking about why do we have to meet this Mikoto tribe again? Guess we have to convince him, but why do we even need to convince him? Unless this is an an elaborate plan for... I don't think so. Let's put the boss back in Costa del Sol. I don't think so. Wait, did I run all the way here without... I can't remember. Did I come here by Chocobo? I think I did. These things are definitely lower level than the middle part. Just surprised they're forcing you to cut through the dangerous area. What's this? This is called a angular. What's this called? Sandworm. Whoa, surprise. Sandworm. Fire sprite. Oh, big surprise again. Just like wind sprite. What's next? Salamander? Ugh, I just saw the sandworm has a lot of tiny legs. That's pretty disgusting. In combination with its veins? Question mark. And we have to go back. I didn't touch the Aether like, I'm so stupid. I have to ride all the way back. Out of habit of like already interacting with all the old Aetherites. Back to the fire sprites. So yellow. I mean, what do you expect from a desert? Desert's definitely smaller, you could say, compared to like Swartle's desert, Tatooine desert. Ugh, all that traveling in the middle of nowhere, boring sights. Just see sand everywhere. Well, I mean, you can see sand everywhere here, but the rock formations are a bit more memorable. Oh, got a new chest piece. Looks like a. Oh, I almost thought I was wearing some weird light blue sweater. Now I fight the landworms. Or angler. I need to get the angler bodies first. Oh, at least I got more blue on me. Even if it's the wrong blue. It's baby blue. Not this angler? Which angler? Has to be from a specific spot. This is Dune. Dune angler. Is the one that I summon, or is just... Oh, it's not. Okay. There must... Oh, there really are unique mobs? But there's some multiples of them. That's why I didn't think they were unique. I still forgot to get greens for the chocobo. And I would like a new sword by now, because I'm getting tired of having this spiky stick. Oh no, I got the body now. Now I only need to kill one. Need to get the angler corpse and then interact with that spot. Guessing to lure out the. It's not even a landworm. It's a lamington. For a moment, I thought it said lamington, but it's lamton. What? It's not lantern. It's lamton. I don't know what a lamton worm is. Labuton. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Is that it? That's a sandworm. Oh, here. Oh, gotta wait in hiding. Hiding, yes. I can hide. Yeah, I still don't know where the lamton part is from. It's certainly not a lantern because it doesn't light up. It's just a bigger version of the sandworms. Ah, ugly. You have eyes? Can't see. I don't think so. I mean, since when did worms have eyes, right? Why do you have tiny legs? Ew. Worms don't have legs, I think. I mean, what's the definition of a worm? I have to be like veiny and tiny legged and ugly. I mean, there's certain degrees of ugliness, but like, man. Guess more reason to make you hunt it or attack it. Here you go, here's your blob. What's it called? Mesu no sandworm no puripuri to shita. Was that shirami? This is the white flesh of a female sandworm. The squidgy sandworm meat. I'm getting new gear at least, and it's slowly gearing me out. Oh, I didn't interact with Costa del Sol's Aetherlight either. I've been knocked this right. Right. Yes, I have. So I teleport back to Limsa. Are those PvPing? You can duel? You can duel in FF14? Clearly, I haven't done it. To the Fisherman's Guild. And then, take the ferry. Costa del Sol. I know Costa del Sol was in Fort 7, but I can't remember. I don't know if it's a recurring location in the franchise before that. Pretty sure there's another instance of its name being used in the later games. Excluding the fact that 14 is one of the later games. Here you go. Here's that stupid wine you wanted. Brandy. Onyx brandy. I don't like that name. Ozunazu. Ozunazu. That sounds like another Mikoto. Maybe? Ozunazu. I don't know. Alright, before I go there, April Light, I just walked past it again. Are those flowers meant to be glowing? Never realized those were flowers. Just pass them off as like random red lighting. Because I'm usually only here for like the summer event or something. Just assumed it was like a seasonal decoration. How far is it? We're halfway. And that's got Cobalt Mission Ali. Missionary. Mission Ali. It's like mission early? Patrol Cobalt Patrolman. What's that large footstep? It's those bulls. No, it's a Lalafell. Should I was gonna say, should I just teleport to Wineport? But I can just catch this, right? Ferry just takes me to halfway to that spot, but I don't know if the loading and stuff makes it faster. Wasn't this another dungeon? It is. It's Brave Fox's. It's that annoying dungeon. Just ignore the fate. Metsu Halujas. Metsu Halujas? I can't connect the dots for the English name. Hello, Brave Flux. I just assume it's Darth Vader sounds then. Breathing. Mask breathing sounds. Well, I've unlocked it, but I think I'm gonna leave it for another day because we've hit way past our 3-hour mark. And I don't know when's the next good time to stop, so I think we'll stop here rather than queue for the quest. Although technically tanks have the shortest queue time, I think. Is it shorter than healers? I don't know. Similar. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap up here. Thank you for those who dropped by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, I don't know if you want me to call you Mori. But thank you for dropping by on YouTube and Twitch. Also thank you to the others who dropped by earlier tonight. Also, Funny Bunny. Actually, Bunny or Bunny, Bunny Bunny for rating it. Really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. I usually stream around these times, but only on, well, at least for now, only for Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So, which means that the next time I'll be streaming this week, not tonight. This week will be Sunday, and Sunday will be a continuation of Death Stranding. Otsu, so yeah, if happen to be free on Sunday around a similar time, then feel free to drop by. Would appreciate it. Otherwise, see you next time whenever I might be on. And don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, or follow, I believe, for Twitch to get the latest not the latest updates, but the alerts of when I'll be live. For the latest updates, though, it's definitely Twitch or X is more preferable because I'm more active over there. Will be the first place I'll post, really. I'll try. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. See you next time. It's good night from me. Good night. It's Friday's ended. It's past midnight. It's good night for me. And if still daytime over there or just started, hope you have a good Friday. And I'll see you next time. Otsukare sama deshita. Good night. See you next time. Bye bye.